Hello bros and brosettes. Where am I? Today we're going to be continuing with story mode, going to Aurora Plateau this time. We finished Glacial Plains in an earlier video, and we're going to be doing Aurora Plateau now, starting with normal mode like we do. Mainly going to be focusing on bosses, the story, not so much the actual gameplay of getting there because, you know, it's very easy, we're on normal mode. But we do have mostly light and dark here with a water, so we could actually continue with this team. We could bring, maybe instead of Horin, our light Snowy. She might be able to be fine, even with the two darks there, because she can heal herself. Like I said, it's normal mode, it should be easy, so there should be some story here. That's why I'm continuing to try and ramble through the loading screen, so I don't actually have to make an edit here. We're gonna go ahead and skip this little intro scene here, and here we go with the story. There we go. I just coughed, so I had to edit that out. God damn it. Whoa, take a look at that sky. It looks amazing. This is the Aurora Plateau. The few inhabitants here call it the palace where the goddess's robe What? It is also a place that is protected by powerful guardians. The road ahead will not be easy. She said that line already, because I remember that. Is there some sort of story behind this place too? There must be if this is where Kaz wanted us to come. Nothing that I know of, but Master Kaz might know something I don't. That would be a first. How many people in this world actually know more than you? It's hard to say. Kaz is human, so he hasn't received training as a navigator like I have. I wonder what sort of things he has been through. Okay, that's the whole story for this first segment. I will get back to you guys. Well, we can check out the difficulty of these. They're actually decently tough for normal mode, so I'm a little bit worried for hard and extreme difficulties. But we'll see that when we see that. Let's go with Arthur, since he'll have his active up a lot, maybe get us through it a little bit quicker, and he's a water type. So go Arthur! Boom! Yeah! It didn't do that much. Oh, we have some more story here. What do the pillars around here do? Do you remember the big boulders in Lunar Valley, the ones with runes on them? Yeah, they gave off a nice glow at night. I believe the pillars here use the same method to collect astral energy. It's because of the runes that the powers of chaos was so strong in Lunar Valley. They gather energy from the stars. Gather astral energy? You think they're doing it for some sort of ceremony? Is there any altar around here somewhere? I don't really know. There's very little information available about Antarctica. That wasn't Antarctica, but you know what I mean. Sierra, can you read the runes that are written on the pillars? It's an ancient used before the beginning of humankind, so we don't know their exact meaning. However, we have figured out their general meanings. They're mostly abstract. Like what? Things like courage, wisdom, trust, but they're actually broader in meaning than we express in our language. Objects inscribed with runes were made for a specific purpose. The runes themselves are full of power. They're just letters, but they hold power? Yes, I doubt there's anyone who can still wield that power though. Sounds like there really is something to this place. Let's keep going. Hey, look at that, we found a variant. Got him. Oh wow, what's this? Is this one of the new skill books? Squirrus! A skill book for Squirrus. A book that contains the secrets? Okay. That's weird. It has a much different look, or did they just update the look? Because I haven't really checked that out yet. Or maybe because he's a natural 2-star? It'll be like this weird, less interesting color. Looky here, we have come to our first boss, Angeletta. Oh, this is one of those, yeah. We got 70% 2-turn attack down and 10% allies HP. No idea if this is going to be like unfair, like she has her active every turn or something, like she would never be able to have in a normal battle. Well, for her, since she's a dark type, we're going to go ahead and just swap out our Arthur with another Snowy, and hopefully that'll do the trick. Ah, the girl in black again. Oh god, let's hit again. Good job on making it this far. Were you waiting? What are you after? Are you trying to lead us forward? Everything is according to my master's will. I am but a follower. I am the only one who fully understands my master, and that should be enough. But for some reason, master continues to have interest in you. All you ever talk about is your master, but does your master even know what you do? What are you talking about? You go around making messes and getting in our way. I suppose that might be what it looks like to a fool. Did you just flinch? Yeah, I saw it too. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm becoming less intelligent. Enjoy your fight with the Guardian. Getting a little bit salty there. I'm gonna go ahead and target the boss and see what they can do. Ooh, Snowy took a lot of damage. Hopefully, and attack down, so that's bad for her HP siphon. But we got Cupid's shield off, thankfully. That was kind of lucky because I was just going auto up until this point, so good that he has that. We should be fine, but damn. This is normal mode. They did that much damage to my Snowy. That's quite bad. I don't know if I'm even gonna be able to get through hard, let alone extreme. Maybe with a bit of planning I can. If I can beat extreme, I'll probably do a guide for it, suggesting team comps and stuff like that. But for now, mainly the focus is on just the boss fight and the story, and That's kind of chill. That's kind of cool for me. So that was the first boss of Aurora Plateau. Moving on now, it's a full dark squad. We could get like a full light team with us. I know we have our Nike here. It's probably not as safe because I have no healer now. Get my Scubbus in there as well, and just, yeah, have a merry old time. I'll probably remove this Snowy for my Mona though, because I really like Mona. I really just like her to be in there. Got some more story. I think the girl in black is somehow related to Kaz. Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Kaz is the one who told us to come here, but she's the only one we've seen so far. It's more than possible that her master is Kaz, but Kaz has a pendant of order. A master of order and a master of chaos working together would be strange. Yeah, the servants of chaos are really extreme after all. Kaz. Wasn't he the one that told us to fight that Kimara in Slumbering City or whatnot? Thought that was Kaz, but I'm probably wrong. My memory is pretty shit, to be honest. The Astromons here are definitely stronger than normal Astromons. It must be due to the high concentration of astral energy. Are they actually stronger or just like that normal? Sounds like a great place to raise them. Environment really does play a big role. They'll no doubt continue to get stronger the further along we go. Okay, they seem to be protecting something. Feels like we're intruders. I can't really argue against that. Well, let's keep going even if we don't know what's ahead. Alright, looks like we're coming to our second boss now. This will be a light Sparkon. Ooh, he has that shock and defense down. Hopefully he doesn't have too high of a crit rate there. And then 70% 2-turn defense down, light. So we're gonna take our full dark team here. This is like my favorite team ever. The Dark Cupid, and well, I kind of have a hard time choosing between Gatito, Seastar, and Horan. But for this one, I'm probably gonna go Seastar and Gatito. And yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna kind of miss Light Scubbus's 10% SP filling every turn, but it's okay. By the way, sorry for doing so much. It's a bad habit. I'm trying to work on it. And I know it doesn't translate too well into the microphone or in real life, actually. The Aurora here is pretty and all, but it's making my mind feel hazy. It may be some sort of magic. It does give off an artificial feeling. You don't think it's a natural phenomenon? If it is, it would be more sporadic, but it's the same in every location we go to. It would require a tremendous amount of energy to spread an aurora over this large an area though. What if there was something with that much power and it was our enemy? Do you think we should turn back? No, let's keep going. I'm sure we'll be fine somehow. If it becomes dangerous, I'll protect you. You run. If that does happen, there's no way I'll leave you behind. Aww. If I die, then I die. Don't die. Yeah, well, you know, your Astromons might die, but you typically don't, so don't worry. Actually, they don't even die. They, like, I guess, faint. And then you could just, like, use some handful of Astro Gems to give them all their lives back, so it's okay. Here we go, coming up to the boss. There's probably more story here. We know you're there. I'm impressed. You detected me behind a shroud of dark power. A shroud of dark power? I saw your dress. Your senses are sharp, but that won't be enough. Hehe. Whispering. She's really not breaking character. Hey, calling you the girl in black is getting old. Tell us your name. Heh, you think I would tell pawns of order my real name? You only judge a living thing's value based on its looks, so I don't care what you call me. That's actually pretty true. It'll be completely different from my actual form. Well, excuse me for asking. In the human world, I was called Eureka, but it doesn't have any significance. She acted like she wasn't going to tell us, and then she told us. Sounds like she wanted us to call her by her name. Well, she's still called Girl in Black here. Talking to you is useless. Continue to struggle with all your might. She looked a little happy there for a second. I know, she seems to have a hard time being honest. Here we go. Full on attack. Kaboom! Gatito's so awesome. Almost dead, not quite. There he goes. Going to come back when the story is lit up again. What? We should be actually having some story right up. Yep, there it is. It seems like we're almost at the end. There's a place of great power not far from here. Kaz said he'd be waiting around here. What is it he wants to show us? He seems to be hiding something likely bigger than we've been expecting. Yes, this is who I remember. Haha, you made it. Great job. Kaz, Master Kaz, why did you ask us to come here? Wow, way to cut out the greeting and get right into it. Haha. Well, he's doing the haha a lot, like the heh from the girl. Mogati, what do you think of this world? You're an outsider like me, right? What do I think? I mean, it's pretty cool and a lot of fun. I never had this much fun back home. Haha, I thought you might say that. It probably still is fun for you. I might have dragged you into this too early, huh? You're like me, though. I'm really not. We've got a lot to discuss. See that pillar of light over there? Come over there and we'll keep talking. See ya. What on earth is he thinking of? Whatever he wants to say, it doesn't seem good. Hey, and we found a variant. Got it. Oh, look, we got another skill book. Monkey key. Alright, pretty cool. I think I've raised like every single monkey key. So, yeah, we also got that variant there. We are getting very close to the final boss now. I think 1 or 2 more stages should be it. Here we go, guys. Final boss. We got a Radioth. It's so fitting. This dude, I mean, I was looking at him in the Astro Guide and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool, but it's so fitting for him to be a final boss. I don't know why, but just look at him. This is final boss material. I mean, you know, there could be more contents in the future and stuff. His skills like aren't really like final boss material. 70% one-turn stun and defense aggression. Decent, might be kind of hard, but not unbeatable. He is a dark though, so either we should go full dark or go full light. Just like throwing Snowy in there wouldn't be a good idea. We're gonna play it a bit safer and go mostly dark, but also a defense breaker in there this time, replacing Horan. Yeah, let's see how that works. Good job making it here. Heh. Oh no, he's saying heh. Now, shall we get started? What is this place? The place where the goddess rests. The goddess? Luna? Master, these... Okay, well now we know, guys. Boom. Master, these two know nothing. You! Master Kaz, is she with you? Yeah, Eureka's my follower. She's a good servant of chaos, isn't she? Aren't you a master of order, though? Haha, are you asking because of this pendant? This belonged to my dead sister. I didn't have a pendant, but when my sister was sent here, I took hers. I'm a bit of a special case, I'll admit. Whoa, it's getting a little bit dark. What? But if you're not its owner, it shouldn't emit light. My sister and I were twins. The wavelength of our spirits is so close that it works for me. Then your sister is... You didn't... I think I know what you're gonna say. We'll talk later. For now, how about you face this thing? Did he kill his sister? What the hell? What the hell? Just right after the first wave, you think I killed my sister, huh? ... Well, I didn't. What killed my sister was time. What do you mean? How old do you think I am? About my age, I'd guess. According to this place's time, I've lived for over 300 years. Whoa. What? There's no way. Outsiders are said to live longer, but only to a point. I told you, right? I'm a bit of a special case here in Latesia. After I came here, I never aged. I've always looked like this. I'm sure some people would give anything for immortality, but for me, it's nothing but a curse. My sister got older and older. I had to watch as the only person I could rely on. My only family died right before my eyes. All the while, I didn't change a bit. I have no idea how long I even have left. My sister and I both loved this place at first. It was the land of our dreams. I've still so much more to say. Come, follow me. Whoa. Wow, damn, that kind of took a turn. Oh, more story. See, I was just like you in the beginning. When my sister was old, she said she wished it would all be a dream, that she could close her eyes and then wake up. She wanted everything here to be a pleasant dream so that we could wake up at home, young again, and have dinner with our family. Oh, that's what I wanted too, but when she closed her eyes, she didn't wake up. She was gone. And I realized I had to live in this cursed land forever. Cursed. You were the same, right? You were kidnapped and brought here for no reason. Haven't you ever gotten mad about that? Kidnapped? It's not like that. If picking up a pendant that forcibly takes you away from everything you know and love isn't kidnapping, then what is it, Sierra? Got nothing to say there, huh, Sierra? Speak for yourself. I've never thought of it in that way. Haha, you sure haven't. Yet. Oh man, this is getting deep. This is getting dark. I don't have any hard feelings about Sierra. She's only doing what she's been taught. The fault for all of this lies with the goddesses who created this world. Stella and Luna? I've spent decades and centuries wondering how this happened to me. No human alive knows more about this world than I do. Mogati, do you really think the goddesses are on your side? They're not. To them, you're only a means to preserving this world. That's not true. You're one of the many pillars that holds up the laws they have set. You, me, Eureka, it's the same for all of the otherworldly masters here. We need you, they say, to preserve the balance between order and chaos through the Astromon League. Why is it us that need to be here, doing what they want? What's the reason behind it? That's because... You don't know, Sierra. They never told you. I'm happy with things right now, and we can always win the Astromon League and go home, right? Mogati, do you really think that? If the Astromon League is being used as the law that maintains this world, then do you really think they'd allow something to disrupt that? You don't know if you don't try, right? I doubt you've tried everything. Well, that one Korean guy that's always winning Astromon League, he hasn't gone home. You don't know if you don't try, right? I doubt you've tried everything. You're right. Do you think I gave up too quickly? Was 300 years too early? We're just about at the end. Let's talk again after you finish here. Something's coming. Ooh, good job. Shall we continue? Stop making us fight in the middle of the conversation. Ha, I was hoping it'd help you to relax, but maybe it's done the opposite. It'd get boring if we only talked. You can't even recognize when he's being kind. Fools. Don't butt in. Eureka, we're still talking. Would you mind being quiet for a little while? Yes, I'm sorry. Now, where were we? Right, I was talking about how I wasn't going to play their games anymore. The goddesses, well, Stella in particular wants the balance to be preserved under the direction of order. Order and chaos both exist in this world, but with Luna still asleep, order is currently much stronger. That's how Stella is able to control the world however she wants. What do you mean? Mogati, do you know how much progress Latecia has made over the years? I don't know, I'm sure it's made some amount of progress. Ha, no. For the last 300 years, it's been here. It hasn't changed at all, not one bit. It's got all this technology and all this potential, but nothing's changed. Well, it's because there's been a great power that's been blocking change, the one you refer to as the goddess. But if you can defeat this next guardian, I'll tell you the rest. It's strong though, so be careful. Get ready, Sierra. Okay. Well, hopefully it won't be too strong. We are on normal mode, but I want to hear the rest of this story. This is getting pretty exciting here. Here is the final boss. There he is. Radiolf. Gonna target him. Get that defense down in there, maybe. Gatito will have his next. He will have his active. Actually, quite a lot of damage because that was my Cupid, you know. But he shouldn't be any problem. Kind of interested to see what he. Oh well, going after Cupid again. But I mean, Cupid is a. He has like maxed out 6-star gems, all HP, so him doing that much is quite a lot for normal mode. Spectacular, you've earned the right to hear the rest. Here we go. Okay, so the goddess is preventing the world from changing. To be more specific, Stella. It's not like I don't understand. Change itself is chaos. She represents order down to her core, so of course she wouldn't want chaos. Wait, so you're saying the current state of the world comes entirely from Goddess Stella's judgment? Yes, she went and reorganized the world while Luna was still asleep. Has been asleep. It's like the world is her own miniature garden. Sounds nice, huh? How sure of that are you? About 300 years sure? The thing is, people are chaotic by nature. They weren't created to follow order. The destruction of the ancients was due to chaos left unchecked. I heard it was due to a war. That's what I learned. Everything you've heard, seen, and learned came from someone's deliberate judgment, but truth is something you have to judge for yourself. Have I made you confused? Maybe we should stop for today. You probably need time to process everything. Wait, why are you stopping again? Kaz, take some time to think by yourself. If you want to hear more, come back and we'll talk again. You've been given a chance. Take care not to disturb the will of my master. That was some really heavy talk. Yeah, it really was. Even me reading this, was pretty heavy. Should we even believe what he said? It's possible he was just saying whatever he wanted. We've no proof that what he said is true. That's true, but it didn't feel like he was lying. Let's go back and think. We'll probably need to come back and hear more. That's where hard and expert mode comes in, or extreme mode. I mean, I'm not really much of a story person, but this one really got me into it, you know? But that's actually it for normal mode. We have hard mode next. And then extreme, if we can beat it, then we can continue the story there. Yeah, that was pretty nice. So if you have gotten this far into the video, I would like to thank you. That means a lot. This is probably going to be a much longer video. I would also like to ask a favor. I posted a video yesterday about Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. If you would check that out, that would really mean a lot. I'll leave the link to the video and the download link to the game. This is actually a sponsored thing, so it would really help out me and the channel if you were to give it a try. Maybe go and give the video a thumbs up. There's only like, I think 3 or 4 days left on the offer before that expires, so yeah, just wanted to get that out there. And thank you guys if you do decide to do that. Thank you anyway for sticking around this long. It really means a lot. Leaving a like, also greatly appreciated. Comment down what you feel about this story. It got me interested. It got me invested, which is something a lot of stories can't do, so that's saying a lot, especially for, you know, a mobile game. Not to talk down on mobile games or whatever. I'm a mobile game channel after all. But yeah, that will be all for today. Thanks guys, as always, for watching, and until next time.